What's up, drivers? In no particular order from me and my submitters, here is our worst driving mistakes of 2025.
You shit. And that is the first time I've ever got the wrong pedal. That's what that was.
I'm very happy to be your buddy, your running buddy. I'm very impressed that you're doing a triathlon and a 10k wolf run as well. Emma, congratulations, well done, the journey has well and truly begun. Right, now next week it's all changed on Radio 2. It's going to be
I got that very
some
fucking
running
wrong.
broadcasters on the...
Yes, I can't wait for you. Oh shit! And they're turning away anyway. Okay, I'm behind the truck.
Is that you?
Hi. I don't know where the fuck you go. Yeah, bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't think the truck knows either. Oh, okay. I see. Ooh, that was a bit too sketchy.
Medium right, concentrate. Sammy, you are wrecking the car.
Thanks to this corner curb, Emu ends up headbutting his steering wheel. And he even almost earned himself a Darwin Award by forgetting to engage his handbrake before working on his car.
Sorry.
And it's a pretty simple fix.
Jesus Christ, my fucking heart.
Simply park with your near side near the curb. That's why it's called the near side. Anonymous. What can I say? You'll win the insurance claim, but you really don't deserve to, as the van turning across the occupied lane is what caused the collision, and not Anonymous simply continuing in their lane. However, the clues were there. Van driver gets a D for not checking his mirror, but Anonymous gets an F for flaw it and hope. I bet you drove home in complete silence after that one, didn't you? I'll give you a B purely for the impressive noise that it made. But choosing to go to a Burger King, you were kind of asking for something bad to happen sooner or later. K9 almost crashes his Cadillac. Seems the result of a horribly placed junction next to the one he's emerging from, as the roundabout looks completely clear from the approach. Possibly also the result of not checking the A-pillar or blind spot. The Land Rover gets an S for how much shit must be in their pants after having to slam on with a truck behind them. K9 gets a pat on the shoulder and 5% off lessons when he uses code Ashley near. Emu, being as immature as I am, spots a balloon and tries to pop it. Only it's not a balloon. Thankfully though, nothing really goes wrong despite Emu hovering with a huge blind spot and then proceeding to overtake as the huge blind spot slows down near a crossing point. TR Space Star initially fails to spot a cyclist entering the road from the pavement, and it seems like he gets an A4 from a bystander for this one too. On the way there, I showed us a perfect example of why you should refrain from changing lanes during congestion.
I even did a shoulder check, didn't I? But I still have to fucking swerve back in.
There's a red light. Oh!
It was a red light. Did you not see the red light? It's green. It's green.
Forgetting to do a blind spot check before pulling off, in front of a driving instructor. Whew. That's going in the end of year video.
Just a little bit as well, mate. I know you've got blind spot warning systems on the Volvo. Little shoulder checks before you go. So,
Of course, yeah.
you look.
Here I make a bit of a driving boo-boo, but if you ask anyone from Liverpool, they'd probably say I did a great job for being an inconvenience to a Delta taxi.
We rock it here in Liverpool with the driving school cars, you know. Ah, you messed up here, Charles. Failed. No, I'm only joking.
I shouldn't have come in, should I? I should have
Hey,
walked back there.
you're alright, it's not a problem, mate.
Wouldn't be a DCH road trip without some moments where I demonstrate the lane discipline of a wet lettuce now, would it?
Wait, where the fuck am I going? Oh, we'll go back round. Sat nav in this car's shite.
Now don't get me wrong about this clip, I definitely shouldn't have entered the roundabout here, but this Audi driver 100% accelerated and straight-lined the mini roundabout with their horn held just to prove a point.
Oh shit, 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 shit! Oh shit, 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 shit!
Imagine proceeding with literally any caution towards such a busy junction. I know, rich coming from me who just entered straight away as well, but I'm surprised I've not seen myself on UK dash cameras for this one. During my second interview on BBC Humberside, I mentioned one of my biggest driving pet peeves to Curfy Smiles.
I have to ask you though, Charles, though, is there anything that annoys you on the roads? What balls you? What grinds your gears?
I think the worst one for me, and Goddard Avenue is the most commonplace this happens. You know what I'm going to say, don't you?
I love how you call it out streets and areas. Goddard Avenue, I'm looking at you. Go on, then.
It's when you'll pull in to let oncoming traffic through, but because the car behind is much more important than you are, they go around you and find out the hard way why you stopped. And then you just sit there and laugh and you go, well, there you go.
Right.
That's what you get.
Goddard Avenue.
And they always block it up.
Ah.
Just how ironic is this clip then? Because while I don't overtake anyone, I do absent-mindedly block the street up, and this was also the same street that I name-dropped.
And I never did actually say, oh fuck, I've blocked this up, haven't I? No, I am. We can deal with this, we can deal with this, we can deal with this. We can deal with this, we can deal with this. This probably was the shittest idea I could have come up with. Yeah, brother's not happy with me. Yeah, I think he flipped me off. Probably deserved it.
So now on to the main event. And if we pause here, what would you say if I said you've already seen the vehicle that I cause issues with in this clip and it's not the bus? If we go frame by frame, you can just about see a white van stopped for the pedestrian crossing in these couple of frames here. But that's from the dashcam's perspective, which is seated high in the centre of my car on the passenger side. From my perspective, it felt like the white van came out of absolutely nowhere.
Shit.
Let's take a look from another angle. My rear interior camera. You can see from this footage exactly how I came a split second away from having my first ever crash. My attention and observations were entirely focused on the lads to my right. As far as I was concerned, there was enough time for a double-decker bus to turn in, so surely there was enough time for me, and the street I was crossing to turn looked entirely void of traffic during my approach, an assumption created by me being too close to the bus from the moment I emerged. White Van Man gives me some very deserved unhappy words, and we both continue about our day. Anyway, that's all we've got time for today. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, hype, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. Happy New Year, drivers. Peace.
Shit. Yeah, alright, I fucking get it.